Barbecue?
Say the barbecue.
Yeah, you did. Gus did.
Gus said it.
I didn't say barbecue.
Hey, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, you want a barbecue piece? Oh, we can't eat that, Gus.
Ugh.
Nah, we
You know,
can't
I'm
eat
sick of eating the same thing over and over again.
that. So why don't we
Make something?
Oh, I got some.
Anything at this point.
Emerald
Was that
Stewart.
Yeah, okay.
Emerald Stewart. Gus, read that. I don't have my glasses on.
Salt cod lobster cakes with roasted corn relish and classic tartar sauce. Can we do that? Yeah, it's just fish.
Because we need something real simple to cook.
And real food.
For real people.
Cooking it real.
What's up, everyone? My name is Jen, and today we're going to be doing a show called Cooking It Real, where we're going to be doing real cooking, real food, and it's going to taste real good. So, what we have on our menu today is a typical Puerto Rican, maybe you would have it for a Sunday dinner. It's pernil with rice and beans, which we'll be doing a little later, some salad, and some totones. And it's all going to taste very good. It's going to make me want to slap your mama. First of all, what I have here is my pernil, or your pork shoulder, and it's just basically meat. It has a lot of fat, skin, and this is gonna make a great crust. I'll show you that later. And here, these are our seasonings, which is our fresh vegetables. I'll explain a little later what each one of them are. And these are our dry ingredients. Together, we're gonna combine them, blend them, make a paste, and pour that onto our pernil. Okay, but before we get started, let me tie my hair up because it's not nice to serve people with long strands of hair in your food. Plus, it's pretty hot because I have the oven preheated to about 350. So when we throw that baby in, it's ready to go. And I'll just wash my hands and then we'll get ready. So excuse me while I give you my back. What up, America? My name is Bertha, and I have a dilemma I hope you can help me with. I really don't know why I can't get a man. I mean, I even got my tongue pierced because I heard the fellas like that sort of thing. See? Ain't that sexy? I mean, what else do they want? Oh, man. My fella. Excuse me. 'Cause she's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady. Where the hell did that come from? I mean, I'm cute, right? Of course I am. Just look at my smile. I just don't understand it. Pardon me. 'Cause she's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady. Where the hell's that coming from? I even know what kind of question I'm gonna ask my future honey bunny. I'm gonna say, honey, when you wipe your dookie, do you fold your paper up or do you squish it all up? She's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady. Where the hell is that damn singing coming from? Now ain't that pretty, America? Wouldn't you date me? I know I would. Excuse me. Sorry, America. I just dozed off. I had a long day trying to find a man and all. But I just want to really ask you for your help. If you can do anything or have any suggestions, please send it to me at birthaloveyalongtime@AOLhot.com. Time for bed, bye. Whoa, she's a lady. Oh, hell with this, she ain't no damn lady. This is some olive oil. We're just gonna put that in there so when we mix it, it blends a little easier. And first, I'll start with my onions. I have red onions today only because I'm using them in the salad, and it really doesn't make too much of a difference if you use red or white or yellow, as long as they're in there. And you don't have to chop it all fancy. It's just going to be a rough chop because they're all going to get blended together. So I'm using 2. These are pretty small onions. So we have a green bell pepper. Also, this same seasoning I will be using in the beans. So if this will also be kind of like a sofrito. And these are another pepper, but these are ajíes. They're a Spanish pepper. We always use them in our sofritos, which is what I'm making now. And they have a lot of seeds in them. You can just blend them up like that. They have a little different taste than the bell peppers. It gives the food a really good flavor. And if we taste the difference between that pepper and this one, it's just a little more spicier. And this, I'm not quite sure if it's a chili pepper because I got some of these from my sister-in-law. And she gave me some sweet and some hot. And then I cut it up and put it in a steak and I was like, ooh, this is fine. But these are sweet ones, so you gotta taste them, otherwise you won't know. So this is fine. We'll throw that in there too. That's good, very sweet. And here, which is like the main ingredient when you season penne, is garlic. I say 2 to 3 heads are good enough. And I'm just gonna show you basically how to peel them because sometimes they're a pain. Take it after I cut that little root part off, and they sort of just fall apart. And then to peel the skin off, you give it a little smash, and there you go. Voila! Smash all of these guys up. What I'm using is just pretty everyday things that you can find. Everybody knows what garlic is. I think every ethnic background uses garlic and onions. I mean, why not? It's like the best tasting thing ever. I love to cook. It's relaxing for me. I just get in there, I put some music on, and I'm in my zone. If I'm having a fight with my husband, I start chopping away some garlic and pretending it's his fingers. Just kidding, honey. But no, it makes me feel good to make a good meal and actually see people's response afterward. And let them say, damn, this was good. Who made this? I say, me, I did it. So, here's all these fresh vegetables, which I showed you before. It looks full now, but once I start blending, it'll be probably halfway. I'm gonna take some salt. That 3 twists of the wrist. You figure it out. Maybe you like it more salty than me. But usually I wouldn't put too much now because I'll salt the rest later. Here is some sazon. All you Puerto Ricans know what sazon is. So we're going to put 2 packs. It's like a mixture of different spices. It just tastes really good. It gives a good color. And like I said, I will be using this for my beans later. So that would also give it flavor and color. And here we have some cumin. No special brand. Just natural ground cumin. A couple of shakes of that, I don't know. Here's some oregano, which is almost finished, so we'll just use it up until the bottle's done. That's maybe about, I say, a teaspoon. Then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, or you can use canola oil, any vegetable oil. Just a little to help it blend up. Okay. And also what I'm going to add to this is some white distilled vinegar and a little black pepper. About half a tablespoon. And to make all you measurers happy, 1, 2 capfuls. So now we blend with my great and trusty thunder stick. Oops, it's fine. Actually, this is a great tool to use in the kitchen. You can use it for everything. Sauces, salsas, paste. And they have different blades. This one would be the chopping blade. If you can see that. And you see the way the ingredients are starting to come together and get that nice orange taste. Color, I mean, sorry. It's just I can't wait to taste it.
Smells good.
And this season, you can use this on anything. If you wanted to marinate some steaks and put it on the grill, or some chicken. And like I said, sometimes I have leftovers, I freeze it. I use it for my rice, my beans, my arroz con gandules, whatever you want to use this with, you can pretty much use it on. So it's very versatile. Now, as I said, this was full, and what is it now? About halfway, right? Voila. You got your flavor. Yep, that's good. That is a really, really good Spanish flavor. Cameraman, you want to taste this? No, maybe I'll give you a spoon. They don't know where your finger's been. Here you go. Good. I will proceed to make my slices. I have some small, some little. I made a nice big cut under the skin so we can make sure that that flavor gets in there. This is gonna feed maybe about, depends on your eaters, I say 5 to 10 people. But most of the time I have really big ones, like for parties. So I would do this, like I said, in advance, let it sit overnight, and then first thing in the morning, throw it in the oven. And just, you let it cook on about, I got my oven preheated to about 350. And you're just gonna let it cook at that temperature. This size, I would say 3 to 4 hours, depending on the bigger ones. Let's get this stuffing inside here. Squishy, squishy. Make sure it gets in all those little holes. And it's okay if some is left over on the bottom, because we're gonna add some water in there, so we don't want it to burn. And that can also make for a gravy if you like, or just the leftover juices that you can pour on top of the meat. So now I think we're pretty much done. I'm gonna add just a little more salt to the top of this, and then in the oven it goes. So again, I will wash my hands. Put a little more salt. This is just salt to taste, no measurements. Just putting it on there to make sure it sits in there. And I'm gonna take some water. About, this is more than 8 ounces. I say what is it, 16-ounce cup, I think. So we're just gonna put enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And into the oven we go. Look at that. See, it's nice and hot. You hear that sizzle? It means it's perfect. Oh, where'd it go? Look at it. That's cooking it real, baby. What? That? Onyx, what's up, baby? See, he's already smelling the food. He knows, because when he smells it, he always comes to my window. And you see that bone that's in that pork? He's gonna get it later. That's why he loves me. That's my little booby, Onyx, the big Rottweiler, right?